Senator Eric Schmitt, Republican from the great state of Missouri. Sir, what are your thoughts today? We've had two speeches from the new president, one on teleprompter, probably scripted, and the other one rather Trump-esque. He just was talking to the people.
Yeah, well, I was in the rotunda for, Vice President Vance and President Trump to take their oath of office, and then President Trump delivered his remarks. He came with his fastball, and I think it was really important to outline what the vision looks like, and it's an optimistic one. It's ushering a new age, a golden age for America, where we have a secure border and we're energy dominant. That is the kind of stuff President Trump's been talking about on the campaign trail for quite literally years, and now he's got a chance to deliver it. You're going to see a flurry of executive actions here today, and it's time to get to work.
You were an attorney general from your home state of Missouri before you became a senator. Your thoughts on what we just saw from Joe Biden as he left? All of these new pardons issued, including for a number of members of his family after that investigation in Congress elicited this big scheme that is out there and obvious, but is not widely reported on. A very corrupt family, a very corrupt president, and this move 20 minutes before he leaves office.
It's a total disgrace, and it's a sad final footnote in a chapter that really has defined a failed presidency. And he really is lawless. Came in promising to sort of, protect norms, and all he's done is bulldoze our constitutional protections.
Absolutely.
He presided over a vast censorship enterprise. I brought that lawsuit in Missouri versus Biden. He tried to imprison his political opponent, and now he's pardoning some of the worst of the worst. It really is embarrassing.
There's something else. As we go to tonight, I just asked Mike Rounds the same question. Are you guys going to get to some business tonight in the Senate? It sounds like perhaps we could see a confirmation or possibly a bill passed even late tonight and maybe certainly tomorrow.
Yeah, I think the Laken-Riley Act, which again is sort of on point here with the executive orders we're going to see in securing our border. We're going to get that done, I think. And then Marco Rubio for Secretary of State, that's going to move swiftly. Pete Hegseth, I'm on the Armed Services Committee. We're looking to move that out of committee as quickly as we can, get to a floor vote. Pam Bondi the same, and we're going to start having these votes here rapidly. For those hearings you saw last week, I think you're going to start seeing votes this week to move those nominees forward, and so President Trump can have his team, especially his national security team.
What's your confidence level on the Hegseth nomination?
I think he's going to get through. I do. I think they're all going to get through. I think historically it would be rare for any of them not to get through. Since Bill Clinton, guys, there's only been 3 no votes for a Senate and a president of the same party. Meaning, to actually spike a nominee is exceptionally rare. I think he's put together a team of reformers, a team of disruptors, and you heard that in his speech today. His election, I think, in this great political comeback was, being a voice of the people. The people want disruptors versus the establishment, and I think that's what defines his team.
I just want to ask you one more question. The big, beautiful bill, as the president calls it, is that staying all together as one? Any update on the progress of that bill?
Well, we're committed, whatever form, it's 1 bill or 2 bills. I think that I'd like to get some early wins, but whether it's 1 or 2, I think we're all committed to this mission here. President Trump swept the battleground states, won the popular vote, and the things that are going to be in 1 or 2 bills, they need to get done. And so I know, in the Senate, we had a breakfast with President Trump yesterday. We're committed to getting all these things done, and we're going to work with the House to do it. This is, I think, my final point I would make here is, I think one of the important aspects of leadership is understanding the moment that you're in, the actual landscape. And this is my 3rd year in the Senate. And whether I'm here for 12 years or just 6 years or whatever that number is, it's quite possible that these next 2 years are the most consequential of the time that I get to serve, and maybe for the future of the Republic, because there's so many things that need to get fixed from the last 4 years. So I don't think there's any time to waste. We got to get to work. We got to deliver. And I think if we do that, we're going to have a much more prosperous, much safer country that we can all be proud of.
Senator Schmitt, thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you, sir.